Monday evening, truckers and friends. It is Monday, September 18th at 7 o'clock on the money. And I'm in Wisconsin. Two stops already today. I normally start on like Sunday nights, maybe Sunday afternoon for my week, but for this week I started this morning. I went to the Coca-Cola plant in Alsip, Illinois to make a delivery there. That was the trailer I picked up from our Rockford yard on Saturday, and then after that I went and picked up this trailer that I have now in Joliet. And I am taking this one up to Minnesota. I have about 2 hours and 40 minutes left before I get there, and about 2 hours and 40 minutes left on my drive clock, so it's going to be cutting it close. I'm hoping I can get there without any issues and not running over my drive time. Thank you, sir, for flashing me over. Flashing back. So I just thought I'd get on here since I haven't been on all day, so you can see a little bit of the sunset, although it's kind of cloudy, but it was a pretty sky anyway. I am currently on I-94 in Wisconsin. I just got past the 90-94 split. And the bugs are getting bad. So I apologize for the smears all over the window. This morning when I was in Alsip at the Coke plant, I went inside the guard shack to check in when I got there. Which I've been there before, but it has been like, I don't know, 20 years since I was there last. And I remember how it went, you know, park your truck and you go inside and they do what they do and you get a dock door and you go. So I walked in and there was another truck driver that was there, and the guard shack guy was outside with him because all the product in his trailer had tipped over and he couldn't even open the door on the left because everything was tipped and leaning on the door. So this poor guy, they made him restack everything because they couldn't get the door open. Anyway, another driver and I were standing there talking about it, and you know, what a crappy day for that poor guy. At least it's not 95 degrees out, blah blah blah, whatever. And so the guard shack guy finally came back in. I walked out the door because he told me to move my trailer up into the next slot. The last guy had left, and now it was my turn to be up forward so he could go check my seal and take the seal off and all that. So I went to walk out the door, didn't realize that there was a sidewalk with a step there, and I stepped off the sidewalk thinking it was flat ground and landed on my left foot, which is my clutch foot. Thankfully, I float the gears, but when I stepped off the sidewalk and I heard it pop, and it was a weird feeling. A rush of heat went through my body from my toes all the way to my head, and I instantly got sick to my stomach like I was going to throw up. Like I was like, oh no, I just broke my foot. It hurt so bad, and it still hurts so bad, and it's swollen. My foot was starting to get very achy while I was driving, so I took my left boot off, and I was driving in just my sock. One sock and one boot. But I had to stop and give fuel, and I went to put my boot back on and I couldn't get it back on, so I think it's swelled up a little more. But I went into Love's to see if they had like ice packs in their first aid aisle, but they did not. I got some Advil and I took that, hoping that it would. Oh, you should have seen me trying to get fuel and walk to the store. It was terrible. I was walking on my toes on my left foot and trying to. Oh my gosh, trying to not cry because it hurts so bad. I've been such a klutz the last couple of weeks. I don't know why, but that's how my day's been going. At least I didn't fall completely. But I do know that when I stepped on the foot and it did that pop thing and it hurt and I tripped and off the sidewalk, my arms went flailing. I'm sure I look like a complete moron when I tripped. Oh, I'm sure that was on video somewhere because you can't go anywhere these days without it being recorded. But sadly, not on my video. Sorry, guys. I'm so embarrassed. Oh well. So yeah, my foot is killing me. It seems like the longer I sit here in this chair, the worse it gets when I try to get up. It's getting really stiff. So I'm trying to keep it moving. But there's only so much you can do. And I obviously can't put pressure on it while I'm sitting here driving along. But I'm trying. And I don't know if that's good for it or not. If it's a sprain, if it's hairline fracture, I don't know what it is, but all I can tell you is that it hurts so bad I want to cry. I'm trying not to. Somebody's gonna have to wrap me in bubble wrap or something. I don't know. I made sure that my shoes were on the right feet. I don't know what's wrong with me. Is this what old age is all about? Look at this sun. That's so pretty. Did you see that? What was that? That was a moose. Oh my goodness. I hope nobody hits that. That thing was huge. Wow. I don't know what that was. Whatever it was big. An elk maybe? He had his head down so it's hard to tell, but he was a big boy, whatever it was. Have moose up here? I don't know. Do they have elk up here? Probably. I don't know what else that would have been. It's kind of a light brown color. If I can zoom in on it when I get to editing, I will show you. That was crazy. All these trees and all these woods out here, and the silly thing is right next to the road. Like, why? Go back in the woods where you're safe. Don't play by the road. At least he was on the side of the road and not crossing in front of me. That would have been a bad hit. That thing was huge. Still on 94 in Wisconsin. Miles to my 10-hour break in their dock, which is always awesome. Nice and quiet. Slept really good. Sorry I don't have my microphone on. It fell on the floor and I can't reach it. But I wanted to get this shot. It's very pretty right here. This is near Minneapolis. So I just got out of a little bit of traffic. Nothing too bad. It's 9:21, Tuesday, September 19th. And it's a beautiful morning. It's a 66 degrees, which if you ask me is about perfect. I'm on I-380 in Iowa, heading to Muscatine, Iowa to drop this load of glass bottles off that I picked up in Minnesota. And then I'm supposed to be there at 9 o'clock tonight for this delivery, which I'm going to be there at like 4:30 instead. Hoping they'll take me early, but it doesn't really matter because I also have a pickup there at the same place that my appointment for the pickup is until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It says I'll be able to take my 10-hour break right there on their property, but I don't know. Last time I did this at this company, it's the Heinz company, they let me stay in the same door that I delivered to, and then they just loaded me up in the same door. This being two different dates, one for delivery, one for pickup. I'm not sure if they will do that, or if they'll make me leave the door and then come back tomorrow morning, or if they'll just go ahead and load it up tonight. We'll figure that out when I get there, and yeah, I'll be stuck at the Heinz for the next, I don't know, 15 hours or more, depending on how long it takes them to unload and load. So there's another day without very many miles. But I'm taking that load I'm picking up for the morning is going to Ohio. I am delivering a load of glass to the Heinz company in Muscatine, Iowa. And I just checked in and they're sending me over to the other side of the building for delivery. And I'm also picking up a load here that's not due to go out till tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. But she checked for me. She said they're just too busy tonight. And so I have to wait till tomorrow. Well, I don't know where to go in over here. She said by door 47. I guess we're going to find out. There's lots of bugs on the window. I haven't videoed too much of this trip, but I left out this morning. Actually, I was picked it up this morning. I'm tired. It's almost time for me to take my break. I'm stopping in about 15 minutes at the next service plaza out here on the turnpike and taking my 10. I just thought I'd let you know. I'm on the Ohio Turnpike, almost to my stop in Fremont, Ohio. I just left the service plaza, and it's a beautiful morning. It's 60 degrees out. It is 7:27 local time Eastern, Thursday, September 21st. And excuse more bugs on the window, of course. That's a beautiful sunrise.
I never understood a word they said. Kept running in the woods alone instead. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Try to keep it up and standing tall. Why don't you stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay here with me. I'm trying to make it up for my my mistakes. But everywhere I turn, some hearts will break. Something, someone will end up getting hurt again. There's no need to play pretend. Why don't you stay, stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me.
I hope there's a place to park at this outside this place
Turn left
because
on
I'm about
Leatherhead Street.
an hour and 20 minutes early. And I don't know if they'll take me or if they have parking, or I don't want to be turned away. My appointment's at 1 o'clock and it's only 11:38 right now.
In 1/2 mile, arrive at 503 Leatherhead Street on the right.
I wonder if I can park right here with this guy. I think I will. Alright, I gotta see exactly where I gotta go. I don't really know for sure. I'm on 24 West in Indiana, heading down to Huntington to pick up another addition to the load I already have that's going back to Rockford. It's been a crazy couple days, really busy, sort of. And so far I've only got 1,568 miles on my week, and I was really hoping for more. I wanted at least 1,000 more for my total, but it's only Thursday. I got one more day, but this is supposed to be in Rockford tomorrow. So unless they got me running through Saturday night, I'm not going to have the mileage I want. We'll see. Leaves are starting to change colors here too. They were changing up in Minnesota last week, but not down here. Oh, look at that. The leaves were falling. I think fall is going to be here before we know it. I'm about a half hour from my pickup in Huntington. Well, good morning there, truckers and friends. How's everybody today? What is today? It's Friday, September 22nd at 11:22 in the morning. I spent my 10 hours at home last night, and I got a really easy day today to end up my week. I'm heading to our shop to drop off the load that I picked up in Indiana last night. It was actually 2 stops on one trailer. So I'm taking it to our Packard warehouse and delivering that, and then picking up an empty and going to Dixon to pick up a load that I'm delivering on Monday morning in Ohio, I think. So that's my day today. Pretty easy. Anyway, I gotta hit the road. I gotta get this delivered to our warehouse and then get over to Dixon by 4 o'clock. That's it. All right, y'all, let's go. Look at all these trucks.